Dear Libra, picture yourself walking slowly through a garden bathed in golden twilight. Each flower gently turns its face toward you as if bowing in reverence to your essence. The warm breeze carries the scent of roses and lavender, whispering through the leaves, brushing your skin like a blessing. You pause, surrounded by beauty, and realize something important. You have spent so much time creating peace for others that you've forgotten to create it for yourself. You, Libra, are the artist of the cosmos, guided by Venus, the planet of love and beauty. You have a gift for making life more graceful, for softening the sharp edges of the world. Your soul seeks harmony, the way flowers seek the sun naturally, endlessly. You sense disharmony like a tremor in the wind, and your heart aches to restore balance, to ensure that no one feels left out, unheard, or unloved. But in doing so, dear heart, have you left yourself behind? Too often, Libra, your light is poured into others, smoothing conflicts, softening harsh truths, making sacrifices no one even notices. You hold your own emotions like a delicate balance scale, always adjusting, always questioning. Am I too much? Am I not enough? What if this upsets them? You want to be liked. You want to be loved. And somewhere along the way, that deep desire for connection turned into a quiet fear of disapproval. So today, let's begin again, not by becoming someone new, but by returning to yourself. Let this be the day you remember balance isn't just about keeping others happy. True balance begins within, when your own voice is just as sacred as anyone else's. When your love for others is matched by the care you offer yourself. Let's take a breath, Libra. A slow, soft inhale and a gentle exhale. Now ask yourself, when was the last time you made a decision that was just for you? No compromise, no negotiation, no weighing every possible outcome for everyone else involved, just you, your needs, your desires, your truth. It's not selfish to center your own heart. It's sacred. And for you, Libra, who has spent a lifetime tuning into everyone else's emotions, this is the greatest act of self-love, to sit with your own. You don't have to fix every broken thread in every relationship. You don't have to say yes when your heart says no. You are allowed to take up space, even if it makes others uncomfortable, because your worth is not measured by your ability to keep the peace. Your worth is not conditional. It lives in your softness, in the elegance of your thoughts, in the way you see beauty in broken things and still believe in hope. Let's go deeper, Libra. You are the diplomat, the peacemaker, the one everyone turns to when they need calm, grace, understanding. You're so good at it, people barely notice the effort it takes. But you do, you notice, you feel it in your bones. You've been strong for so long, smiling through tension, swallowing disappointment, keeping your heart open even when it hurt. That strength is sacred, yes, but it's also exhausting. And you don't have to live like that anymore. You don't need to constantly prove your value through kindness. You don't need to disappear into compromise. You are not the glue that holds others together. You are the soul that deserves to be held too. So, Libra, what would it look like if you chose yourself? What if just for today you let someone else carry the weight? What if you allowed yourself to be soft, not for anyone else's comfort, but for your own healing? You are allowed to rest, to say no, to walk away, to draw lines with love and not feel guilty about it. You are allowed to choose silence over explanation, peace over performance, truth over pleasing. And if it feels hard, if it feels like you're breaking some ancient rule, then know this: it only feels unfamiliar because you're rewriting a pattern that never served your soul. You are creating a new balance, one where your needs are not an afterthought. Try this, Libra. Tonight, sit with yourself, light a candle, play music that calms you, place your hand on your heart, and whisper, "I do not need to earn love by erasing myself." Then breathe. Let that truth settle into your chest like stardust, and tomorrow carry it with you. Not like a shield, but like a quiet flame, a flame that reminds you you are enough. You are allowed. You are loved even when you are not agreeable, even when you are not smiling, even when you speak a truth that others don't want to hear. Especially then. You've always seen the beauty in others, Libra. Now it's time to see it in yourself, in your laugh lines, in your solitude, in your preferences, your instincts, your changing moods. You are not meant to be perfect. You are meant to be whole. There is a sacred kind of love that grows when you stop performing and simply allow yourself to be real, messy, conflicted, honest, quiet. There is a sacred kind of power in saying, "I don't agree. This doesn't feel right to me. I need space." No, there is a sacred kind of beauty in walking away with grace, not to punish, but to protect your peace. You are not selfish for protecting your peace. You are not cold for needing boundaries. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are exactly what you were meant to be. So here is your invitation, Libra. Start a journal, a sacred space that's just for you. And each day, write down 3 things. One thing you need, one thing you're proud of, one thing you love about yourself. Not because you're trying to become better, but because you're remembering that you already are. This is your revolution, Libra. Not loud, not dramatic, but soft, subtle, steady. A return to your center, a quiet rebalancing, where your joy matters, where your voice matters, where your truth matters. Let this be your new mantra. I am not the peacekeeper, I am the peace. Let it guide you when you hesitate. Let it remind you that you don't need to hold everything together for everyone else. You are not the background, you are the art. You are not the silence, you are the song. You are not the balance for others, you are the balance within yourself. And finally, Libra, when the world feels too loud, when you feel overwhelmed by choices, when you doubt your path, come back to your center. Breathe. Place your hand over your heart and remember who you are. You are grace, even when you stumble. You are love, even when you're alone. You are light, even when no one sees you. And you are never, ever alone in this journey. There are others just like you learning to choose themselves again. If this message speaks to your soul, share your story in the comments. Let someone else know they're not alone either. And keep walking this path one quiet step at a time. Because Libra, you are the beauty the world has been waiting for. And now finally, it's your turn to receive that beauty too.